This is Al. He's from New Jersey, but lives in San Francisco as a software engineer. He's in DC for a friend's engagement. Al likes to play the guitar, play volleyball, and take photos. I asked him about his favorite memory from Thanksgiving, and he told me about the first time he tried turkey. He didn't like it, so he pretended to joyfully chew on it until no one was looking, and when no one was looking, he would spit it out. He thought I said first memory. His favorite memory was of how he hung out with his brother and visited Pacifica with him. They took a lot of photos and had a good time. Al's father died during the pandemic. This is Cami. She's a librarian. This is Mina. She's a social media marketer. This is Mary. She's a painting and print major. She was working on her speech when I found her. When I found her, she was reading the biography of Malcolm X. She was very much the most joyful person I met on the train. During the pandemic, she actually had a good time. She was a teacher, and therefore she had to work online. I asked her what she would be doing at 2 a.m. in the morning, and she responded with reading. During the pandemic, when she had a lot of free time, she said her favorite memories were making a lot of art from day to day. She also had to take care of her mother, which was a lot easier to do when she was working from home. Mina lost her uncle. She was also scared for her own safety, since she has an autoimmune disorder. When we talked about her future desire to go to France, we laughed about how great the French healthcare system is compared to America. Her favorite memory from Thanksgiving was hanging out with her sister and getting drunk late at night. Told her family the revelation that her childhood crush had a crush on her mom. This is John. He works in real estate in Richmond. He was born in Sterling and told me the story of his two favorite pets, Blazer, a dog, and Sparkles, a cat. Sparkles would like to fight copperheads. As time went on, Blazer tore both his ACLs and couldn't walk. When John's father remarried and he moved in with his stepmom, he brought both of his pets with him. His stepmom had a cat who would fight Sparkles, but Blazer would come to his aid, even with his 2 torn ACLs. John's favorite memory from this Thanksgiving was sharing a heart-to-heart moment with his brother. His brother's about to get married, and John offered to pay for his bachelor party. However, the sweet moment ended when John farted so badly that both of them had to leave the basement where they were playing pool. During the pandemic, John was very afraid for his father's health. His father's old, so of course he's going to be more susceptible to COVID. His siblings, on the other hand, didn't feel this way. They were arrogant and didn't think COVID was a real serious issue. That was until his brother got COVID and nearly died. He had such a rough time that he quickly changed his tone and warned the rest of his family to take it very seriously. This is Jennifer. She was born in DC and lives in Richmond. She's been a train conductor for 15 years. When I asked her about the ongoing railway strike, she said she couldn't say anything about it. I asked her about her personal life and what she likes to do, and she says all she does is work and sleep. When she does have free time, she likes to paint. Normally on Thanksgiving, her family would go to her grandma's house. All 25 of them would be together and celebrate. However, her grandma died during COVID, and she was the glue that was holding them all together. This Thanksgiving, her favorite memory was having her sister and her mom in her kitchen cooking for dinner. This is Liz. She's a VCU student. This is Linda. She's basically going through pre-med for therapists. Her favorite memory from Thanksgiving was receiving a Finnish flag after her brother came back from Finland. Currently, she says she is worried that she is going through things too quickly. I asked her what she'd be doing at 2 a.m. in the morning, and she said, dancing. Like her peers all around her are falling behind, but she's doing so well that she's nervous that she's missing something. I followed her Instagram, and I can tell you for 100%, she will be dancing at 2 a.m. Her favorite memory of Thanksgiving was seeing her uncle and mom hanging out together. Her mom and her uncle have a not-so-great relationship, but she likes that they're trying to work on it, and it seems to be getting better. I think the funniest thing she told me was that all mass comm students need therapy. This is Vinny. He was born in Virginia, but his parents are from Egypt. He's going to school to become a nurse. Right now, he's working as a bookkeep for a chimney inspecting company in Richmond. Vinny likes to play video games and work out. However, sadly, he can't work out till New Year's, since he got an injury on his hands. We talked a lot about video games together. He just got into Elden Ring, which is probably my favorite game. During COVID, Vinny lost an uncle in Egypt. According to him, COVID was really bad in Egypt, since the majority of the population lives in Cairo, in a very densely packed megacity. During COVID, Vinny also got laid off from his job at Chipotle. He was hoping to get a raise right before he was fired. He was in high school at the time, and after being fired from Chipotle, he ended up working for his dad's restaurant. Despite being a senior in high school, Vinny worked 30 to 40 hours every week. I asked him about his favorite memories from Thanksgiving, and he said it was seeing his cousins from Egypt, particularly one of his baby cousins. Vinny told me about how he watched his little baby cousin watch cartoons. There were colors on screen. The baby clearly can't comprehend it, but every time something would happen on screen, her little eyes would glow up and be in a state of pure joy without comprehension. That moment did something to Vinny. He felt something very profound in that moment of seeing a baby just enjoy life with pure joy, with no consequences or anything. It was a sweet, touching moment.